Hi, I'm Danny and I'm the founder of Living with Vitality by Danny. So the topic of my next video series is being perfect is bad for your health. Now when you think about this, and I did a Facebook Live about this a couple of weeks ago, and we're in March 2018 if you're watching this at a later date. So I did a Facebook Live about you're exercising well, you're eating all of the right things, you're doing all of the right things that you should be doing to be healthy, yet you're not healthy because there's stress and there's unhappiness in your day and in your life. So you know there's that disconnect going. So why is striving for perfection so bad for your health? Well, firstly, it brings on stress. And stress in the body, as ladies, I'm sure you know, just doesn't feel very good. So one of the side effects of stress in the body is that when you are on your journey of trying to become leaner and lighter and feeling good, holding on to stress actually holds on to body fat as well. Especially if you're gathering that weight around the midsection of the body, that's a really big marker that there's stress going on in your day, and that in some way or shape or form, you need to start getting rid of that stress. So by starting to drop that perfection game, you start to take that pressure off, and then the stress starts to fall. So when you're trying to be perfect, what happens is that you are emotionally compromised. So when you're not tuning in and when you're not listening to yourself and what you truly need, you're trying to set the bar way up here and it's just not happening. And when you set the bar up here and you keep coming to here, there's that disconnect. You're never good enough. I'm never going to reach this. I'm never going to get here. And that self-talk and that berating is just a continual cycle of that stress that is being added to. The happiness in your day and in your life is being compromised, and with that you start compromising your relationship not only with yourself but your relationship with your loved ones and your friends and your partner and your children, so that all of a sudden you're snapping at them and you know that's just not you. You're so frazzled and you're so fraught by the end of that day because you're trying to hold that bar up here where it's so unattainable that you end up snapping at your loved ones, and you know that's not a reflection of you and who you are. So when you put such massive demands on yourself, when you're striving for that perfection, when you're in the gym without fail at 6 a.m. every morning, for example, when you're really not feeling it, when your body is screaming at you to stay home, when your body is telling you, I need a rest, please listen to me. When you're eating all of the right things and you're sick to death of chicken breast and tuna and broccoli or whatever it is that you followed on Instagram or social media, or what you should be doing. When all you really want is a juicy salad or a steak or a pizza or whatever it is. When you put those high demands on yourself, you start creating that disconnect, and that disconnect is what you're doing over here compared to where you want to be, which is over here. Now how about meeting yourself in the middle, so that you just start eating the things that you want to eat, that you feel like eating for no other reason. Now here's the thing, when you just want a chocolate biscuit because you feel like a chocolate biscuit and there's no emotion involved, that's when you go and do it. Drop that perfection game. Drop that I'm not eating sugar for the next 3 weeks. Drop that I'm not having a glass of wine for the next month. It doesn't happen, because as soon as restriction comes in, what's the first thing that you go for? So there's where that disconnect starts. So feel into what you want. How do you want to feel? What is it that you want to bring into your day and into your lifestyle that will start you stepping towards that woman that you desire to be, which is over here? So when you question and you tune in and you ask your future self, what decisions does she make for herself? How does she want to feel? You can very quickly start dropping that perfection game. Perhaps your gym sessions become 4 times a week, not 5 times a week. Perhaps your active recovery is going for a walk around the park or by the ocean. Grab your girlfriends in the morning and just go for a walk. Perhaps you bring in more date nights and more impromptu nights, and you get rid of the cheat meal, because what are you cheating on? Are you cheating on life? Are you cheating on yourself? Are you cheating on your happiness? So I urge you to drop those labels, drop the cheats, drop the eating clean, and just start living in accordance to how you want to feel. So, would love to hear your thoughts on that. Let me know how perfection has made you struggle and has has made you lose your path on how you want to feel, and how you can start employing the few tips that I talked through to drop that perfection and just start living as that woman that you desire to be. Thanks, ladies, and I'll talk to you soon.